Hello. So yesterday we made navigation system. A navigation system. We drew a room, and then we made a list of the areas, a description matching the list by the index number. Then we did this kind of cunning way of keeping track of where we can travel using a north, south, east, west list. Where 99 represents um, 99 represents where they can't go. Okay, so this here is a function call, so it goes up and it calls this function here called intro and just does a little introduction to the story. Here's the intro being called, and then there is the navigation loop. So it's true, so it's going to infinitely just keep making you go around and around unless you use the break command to exit. So you could exit the loop using break if you wanted to exit out of this loop as you're playing the game, or if you die or something like that. Now, we made three games: a story one, a navigation one, and a battle one. This one here is just going around and changing your room number. If based on if you put in, you go north, south, east, or west. It's checking if you enter N, S, E, or finally W as the default. If you don't enter anything. So I'll just play it so you can see it in action, and then I'm going to show you how we can combine a story to it, and then a battle system. So it's asking you can move. It says the instructions there is you can move north, and it's bleeping waiting for me to put input. So I'll put in north. It's not very nice. I might fix that code. So because I don't like how it's right next to it. So now I'm in the courtyard. The description is a large courtyard with cobblestones. There's a well in the middle. I can move north, south, east, or west. So if I go south, I go back from where I came, and I should be in the hallway again, and it should be doing that. Don't know why it's bleeping and not. Don't know why it's doing that. Hang on. Try again. Okay, so actually I'm going to fix this code. I don't like how it. Let's fix it. Let's put a little bit of space there. Try again. Okay, north, courtyard, south, hallway. So I'm back again, so I go north again. This time I'm going to go north again, so I'll go into the garden. Yeah, it's working like a charm. Okay, so you can see it's going like that. Now, it's really hard to read, so probably what you want to do is when you're doing the description is maybe put a slash n, which is a new line, and then the description. And this one here, I could put a description, maybe a space there as well, slash n in front of each one of these, so it's not so cluttered. It basically makes it a new line. Yeah, that might might be nicer. So let's just see what that looks like. It might be just a bit tidier. Yeah, see there is hallway. Dark musty smell fills the air. You can move north, and it's waiting for me to put in north. And now it's I don't like this indentation thing. Oh, I see. Maybe I'll try plus. Let's try that. Yeah, it worked nice. This intro isn't looking very good. I'm just tidying it up, this code, so you can sort of see how you could fix all this. Yeah, let's not have that. Let's not have that all indented. Yep. So this is the sort of thing that you can do to fix up your code. Yeah, I know why it's doing this. It's because of this. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's it. Looks tidier now. See how you've got the description, you've got you can move north, and now if I go north, it's much nicer. Sort of a bit nicer. Let's go north again. Nice garden. You can move south. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay. So anyway, that's how you can tidy you just tidy it up, make it visibly nice. Now, say you can move north. It says you can move north. It, what you can do, because this is checking what room you're in. What you can do is you can start adding um, options in there. So uh, when it changes the room number, you could put in there if the room number equals 1, that's the courtyard with the well in it. You could print out you do you want to go to the well and look in it. So you could put in what room for the north, because from the map, if you remember the map, there's the courtyard going north, and then there's the garden going north. So in the garden, you could put if the room equals 2, that's the garden. Then you can print out something or have options there. Do you want to look at the tree more closely? So that's how you could. That's for the north. When you go east or west, you're in one of the rooms, like the tower, or you're in one of the places like that. So you can say, the nice garden that's at number 2, 012. The in the room off to the which side is it? It looks like it's west. It's a circular room with a chest against the wall. That you could say, do you want to open the chest? So if the room when you go west is equal to 3, so you can check each room. Then you can say, do you want to look in the tree, or do you want to go and look in the well? And then you can get them to enter, like make one like choice or something equals go to the well to look, enter L or something, or or you could search, something like that. You could have options, and then in there, if they do choose to go to the well to look, you can just go, does it equal L? So if they choose L, you look in the well, okay, and you could do that, or obviously you search. Now that's how you can combine your story when you move, by checking the room you're in when you move, and then having a story and decisions you can do in each. You can have decisions you do when you move north. So you change your room, and it tells you what you want to do in that room. So that's how you can add your story part. This bit here is your story part. Now, if you want to add a battle system, you could go up here under the functions, and make a battle system. And here's where you put your battle code. Okay, there. Instead of past, you'd write your battle code, and you would have your hit points and their hit points and all that sort of stuff there, and the loop and the battle system. And if you want to have a battle, so to have a battle, all I have to do is call that function. I could pass the creature I'm fighting as a parameter there as well. But anyway, I'll go down and say I look in the well. You look in the well, and all of a sudden a creature attacks, pops out and attacks you. So then you have to call the battle code there, and now you can have a little battle. Okay, so each room, this is your movement. That's your movement. And then you can, that's your room change. That's the room being changed. Number being changed. And then this is your story that you can do in each room. So you can have if, else's, and elifs, and you can have loops. You can even have loops here if you want. Like, you could write the battle code here, but the thing is, it's better to just call the battle code. Makes your program tidier. But if you go south, there's different things. Maybe if you're in the room 0, that means you're in the entranceway, and you go south, move south again. That would let you leave. You could check, and that would let you leave the game, and say you exit the castle or whatever. So you could add all this code, and if they go east on your map, yeah. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Good luck.